Hi Emma.
Hi Sarah, how are you?
I'm fine. Do you know what? I'm such a big fan of Brighton.
Are you? Why? So am I.
Well, I love its pier.
The pavilion.
There's a pavilion, but did you know that it's got a nudist beach?
Trust you to know that, saucy.
Well, Emma, I'm full of useful facts.
You are, but here's another one for you. Tonight, Brighton is the home of the first CelebPoker U.K. challenge.
Welcome to the Rendezvous Casino for the CelebPoker U.K. Challenge £1,000 no limit holding. We welcome you all tonight on behalf of Rendezvous and CelebPoker. Can all players please make their way to the designated seats?
The CelebPoker U.K. Challenge is one of the biggest events in Europe, with 120 players all bringing in £1,000 of their own money to the tables. The top 16 players will all receive prize money, and the winner receives over £40,000.
This is CelebPoker UK Challenge, and in a few minutes' time, the multi-table games will begin. 120 players battling it out for a place in the grand final, including Jimmy White, Stephen Henry, Tony Cascarino, and Emma Ford, my mate, is going to go and check out what's going on.
So, the action has all started here in Brighton, and you can feel the tension in the room. It's pretty thick. I'm surprised you can even see me. But I think we should go and find out what's going on around the tables. They're all around here playing. Poker faces are on. Let's have a look. Tell me, who is the person to look out for here in this tournament, do you think?
Personally, I'd say Marcel Lusk, who came 10th in the World Series of Poker this year.
Is this the gentleman in the grey suit?
Yeah, it's nicknamed the Flying Fox from Amsterdam. Very good poker player, probably one of the best in the world.
Now, one of the many celebrity faces we've got here tonight is the legendary Stephen Hendry. Now, if he's as any good as he is at poker as he is at snooker, then I think we're all in trouble. I hear that you are the hottest player on this table, is that correct?
Well, we know by the end of the evening.
Well, exactly, when you're going to buy me a drink if you win, aren't you? Brilliant. How long have you been playing for?
I was playing poker from 1960.
Oh, long time.
Long time ago, 1960.
Yeah.
And
you should be good by now, really. You have a little tip for everybody that's listening.
Is to have plenty of money in your pocket, a lot of patience, and of course luck.
Now here, Andy is a very familiar face. Jimmy White, better known as the Whirlwind.
That's right.
How good is Jimmy at poker?
Jimmy is a good player, actually. Jimmy has been seen before on television, winning tournaments before, and being very successful.
Is he actually what is he better at, snooker or poker?
That's a good question. I think he's won more money at poker, but obviously he's an excellent snooker player in his time.
Hi Dave, tell me a little bit about CelebPoker UK Challenge.
Well, CelebPoker was born, first if I can go back to that, on the interactive side of things. We wanted to put celebrities online to interact with the general public, and from there we decided that we'd do live tournaments. CelebPoker UK Challenge being the first. Nowhere in the world can you interact with a celebrity at this moment. Poker being the biggest at the moment, and still up and coming, I decided that I'd speak to the celebrity friends that I've got to see if they would interact with the general public, and they loved it. They loved the idea, and that was it.
So it's not just in Britain, it's global.
It's global. You can go online anywhere in the world, and if Jimmy White is sitting at the table, you can play them.
Now Dave, how do we get from 120 players down to 9?
Well, it's really dog eats dog. Everybody's after each other's chips, so it's a knockout competition. Once their chips are gone, they're out.
John, we're looking at one of the top favourites to win, Roy the Boy.
Roy the Boy Brindley, yeah.
Why is he a top favourite?
He's actually 4th in Europe at the moment on the European Poker Tour. Very good player, very consistent, from Ireland.
So Andy, here we have Mark Williams, former world champion, snooker player. He's done well, hasn't he, to get down to last 25?
Yeah, Mark's done very well, actually. I mean, Mark's a steady, safe player, and in poker that shows. You know, it's not just the big players and the bluffers that do well.
Ooh, he heard you. And isn't that John McCrook over there? Has anybody got a bet on you winning?
No, they're not that stupid.
No.
Not that stupid.
Oh, John, I wish you the
She's
best.
a great filly here. This is the one I like
would
to
you
lay.
would you bet on me?
A
What would I get?
fantastic filly. If she played with me, imagine what would happen.
You'd be in for a winner.
I
Would
know,
you back
I
me?
can tell
You would back me, definitely.
You could teach me a few lessons, dearie, but nevertheless, this is a girl you'd like to play with, isn't it?
Tony Cascarino sat over here. Looks like he's doing quite well.
He's doing very well. In fact, he's possibly the chip leader right now. So he's looking one of the favourites for the final.
Is that a surprise? Is he a good player? Do you know?
I know Tony's a good player, although obviously there's a bit of a surprise with the professional poker players around. No one expected any of the celebrities to make it this far. So Mark and Tony have done an excellent job.
Brilliant. Well, he's one to watch for then. Good luck. Tony. So Andy, who's to watch out for on this table?
On this table, Nick Leeson.
Nick Leeson, the Nick Leeson, as in who broke Barings Bank.
Yes, that's right. Barings Bank, whose clients included the Queen.
And why do we need to watch out for him? Is he a bit of a woo and a bit of a way?
Nick's a good player, although he can be. He can gamble a lot and like to see people's cards, which can be the downfall of many players.
Now, we've seen these guys in action, but join us after the break to see which one of these high rollers are going to make it through to the final.
You're watching the CelebPoker UK Challenge held here at the Rendezvous Casino in Brighton, aren't we, Anne?
Yes, we've got exclusive TV coverage of the poker event of the year. 120 players and some very famous faces.
And hundreds of spectators, as you can see. And this is where the big money games have begun.
I was in front. I had 26,000 in chips, and then I tried to bluff a couple of times and I got caught. So I'm finished now.
Do you have a tell? Do you like chew your earlobe or something?
Well, you try and look at other opponents' reactions, because there's a lot of movements. It's like I don't know, if something good happens to you, your card, you try not to show any emotion and vice versa. So I was trying to be cool, but I got caught tonight.
What's the worst thing someone's ever done that you picked up on straight away?
Well, when people pretend to pass their hand, and then when it comes around to them, all of a sudden they put their chips in. There's a few dodgy moves.
Really?
Yeah.
So apart from obviously getting kicked out now, you think you played pretty well then?
Not too bad, yeah. I was a bit unlucky a couple of times. I tried to bluff, as I said, and I got caught. But I really enjoyed it, It's been a fantastic tournament.
And you got out with a pair of aces. I thought that was meant to be good.
I thought it was good, except for the guy who called me, and he had ace-10 of diamonds, and I was playing against him all day yesterday, so there was a diamond on the flop, and then he got 2 diamonds on 4th Street and 5th Street, so it was bye-bye Liam.
That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it, really?
Yeah, it's the first time I got aces in the tournament, but that's poker.
John, I've been looking forward to seeing you all night, but I didn't expect to see you this soon. What on earth happened?
What a cheek you've got. Madam, it's 11 o'clock. I've survived 3.5 hours of poker. It's the longest I've ever survived in my life. And you have the nerve to say I'm out early and I've had 3.5 hours. You wouldn't last 3.5 hours with me, I can tell you, woman.
I'm sure I would. I'd give you a run for your money any day. Bet your odds on that. And what are your opponents like? Obviously a lot better than you are.
Oh, well, I think quite frankly they are, yes. But nevertheless, I held them in thrall for 3.5 magnificent hours. My resistance went on and on and on, but I only crumbled when I knew you were here. I hear you are so lazy, you're going off in 5 minutes' time. Because of your laziness, I had to lose to to come and get you before you went off.
Well, I'm so flattered that you wanted to leave so early, John.
No, to
but I
meet
don't
you.
think that that's an excuse somehow, do you?
No, but to meet you, it's well worth it. To lose in there doesn't matter that I'm in your arms tonight. Well, there's no contest.
I started off really badly, and then I won a couple of hands and I was doing quite well, and then I got involved the way you do, and I got done. He had a middle pin, he had a middle straight, so and I had two top pair, aces and kings, so it was a little bit hard, but yes, I got done.
So play went on into the early hours of the morning. The 120 contestants have been knocked down to about 25. Nick Leeson went out late last night. Stephen Hendry finished his game at 4 o'clock this morning. Still very much anybody's game. Mark Williams short stacked at the moment, but all you need is a chip and a chair. Tony Cascarino doing really well with a fair few chips as well. We get ready for the action to continue in the Celeb Poker UK Challenge. It's still anyone's game.
I'm here with Steve J, who won the Sussex Masters this year. Steve, what happened? You did well to get to last 25, but...
Got involved in a 50-50 coup, ace queen, guy all in, raised all in, the guy's got pocket jacks, and he hit trip jacks on the flop. That's it, all over.
All done and dusted?
So, yeah, no big cash prize today.
So Mark, you've done really well to get down to the last 25, but you just got out there. How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel alright. I mean, I enjoyed myself. It was just a shame I had to lose the Shrek of all people to knock me out, but I mean, it's a bit of fun.
I'm taking that as a nickname. Is he a friend of yours?
Yeah, he is. He come down in the same car, but he's walking back.
So how long have you been playing poker?
I don't know, a couple of years probably, on the internet and stuff like that. I mean, it's great fun. It gives you a good buzz, and you just need a bit more experience to play with these lot, but it's good fun.
So you'll be doing it again at one of these events?
Yeah, probably. I'll try and play as many as I can, and
bit more practice.
Yeah, a lot more practice. Yeah, I mean, if you lose to him, then you've got no hope.
Now Dave, let's talk about my second favourite subject, and that is money. What's at stake? What are they going to win?
Well, there's 15 places. 15th gets 1,000. Third gets 14,500. Going up to just under 43,000 for first place.
Online gambling, it's really taken off, hasn't it?
It has, yeah. It started in about 1995 with sort of casinos and sports books, and it grew into betting exchanges and online poker. Multiplayer poker is now the biggest thing in online gaming. It's worth about 7 billion right now today. In rake revenue, there are sites right now doing 1 to 2 million a day in rake revenue.
This is Chris Brooks, our expert commentator on poker. How was it yesterday, Chris?
Well, I didn't make myself look that good as an expert because I lasted 2 hours, but I only did that so I could sort of help out a bit later on. I hope. That's why I thought I'd get out of it quick. That's what I did. It was a plan. It was a plan of action, and I think it worked.
I think it did as
And
well, and
here I
I'm
am.
really glad it did. Anyway, we've got a very exciting grand final coming up, haven't we? What should we be looking for, Chris?
I think the stakes are quite high. I mean, it's over £40,000 for the winner, which is a lot of money for a night's work, or a night's work, and a bit of an afternoon as well.
And everybody on that table's going to win some money, aren't they?
Yeah, and I think it's already started now. 16th place has just finished with Victoria. She's just left, and she's cashed in her chips. So.
A lady.
16th place, which is good. Now everyone gets paid now, and so 40 grand plus for the winner. It'll be quite an exciting game. So I think everyone will be quite cagey at the beginning. Starting off, everyone will be sussing each other out, and then eventually it'll be like they'll be going for it hell for leather.
You must be so disappointed going down to the last man to go into the final. How are you feeling?
That's got to be the understatement of the year, I think. I mean, Ron had so many chips, he had over 200,000, so when he's made the race to try and pinch my blind, I've got ace-jack. So I've had to go all in with about 40,000, and he's called with jack-3, and I couldn't have asked for two better cards, really, with ace-jack. And of course, he's hit the 3 on the flop, so it's just one of those things, that's poker. But I would have liked to have made the final table.
Oh, no, what an absolute shame. I really feel for you.
Yes, I feel for myself actually, but I've still got a friend of mine in there, Viv. He's still going strong, so we'll be rooting for the Welsh.
Who do you think's favourite to win?
Whoever plays the best, really, who gets a bit of luck.
Is it luck?
It is a lot of luck. Yeah.
Are you scared? Are you scared of Roy? Because I hear he's pretty hot.
No, scared of nobody.
Come on. Poker face. Can we see one? Very good. Very good. Very good, Roy. I wish you the best of luck. So you got this far. How do you feel?
I feel good. Yeah. Confident. Very confident.
They're all very confident. Why are you so confident? Are you really that good?
No, the rest of them are that bad. Yeah. That's what it is.
I've been in this position before, once in Ireland. Just hopefully now, I've been a bit fortunate, but if it keeps going like I've got enough chips, so now it's about how well I play and if me luck just keeps hanging in there.
Well done. I'm well impressed with you. I'm rooting for you, Tony. Yeah. Well done. Are you professional?
No, not me. 6 months in.
Wow, and you've made it this far.
Yeah, a little bit of luck. So we'll see how we get on now.
Oh, well, we're going to be watching you then. Good luck. Good luck.
Very nervous.
Yeah? Have you got a lot of money?
Loads of money.
Loads of money.
Yeah. No, I mean chips. No, I've got loads of chips, but I don't worry about that. I always come from behind.
I say. Good man. We like you.
This is the climax of the evening where 8 players will be battling it out for that grand prize money. And here is Chris on hand to give me some expert advice in that tight broom cupboard.
Yeah, certainly be there. I'll be there.
Do you think you can cope with me for 3 hours?
I think I will give it my best shot.
Fantastic.
Well, while you two are up to that, I'll be on hand to chat to all the people getting knocked out.
Well, guys, let battle commence.
So here we are, Sarah, the CelebPoker UK Challenge very much underway. It went from 120 players down to the 9 you see on the tables now. £1,000 each they've played, and the winner looking to get over £40,000 in cash. Steve Lennon, the challenger, with the sunglasses on there. More sunglasses with David Lloyd, very sunny in Brighton today. Steve McNamara. Jeff Blower, with his he's chosen the shades and the baseball cap today. Viv Williams, he's the guy that actually drove down with Hendry and Mark Williams. There's Roy the Boy Brindley, the pro player. Their top 4 in Europe is Roy. Roy Ainsworth, Ron de Bolax from Holland, and professional footballer, ex-professional footballer, Tony Cascarino in 9th.
Steve McManaman's thrown his Queen 10. Obviously on it. Oh no, he's captain. Steve McManaman with his Queen 10 offsuit, which is quite a good hand.
Yeah.
I don't know on the final table though. You'd be tempted to throw him away, I would have thought.
It's all gone very quiet, hasn't it?
But he wins. No one else has bet, so he's taken that, and I bet he's quite happy with that.
That was a very quick round, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was. Tony Cascarino there, our only celebrity from Celeb Poker, and he seems to have quite a lot of chips there as well.
He's done well, hasn't he, to stay in from 120 people?
He did better than me.
You certainly did, Chris.
So Jeff's there with a pair of 6s.
Ah, that
Jeff
would be
Blower with a
interesting.
pair of 6s.
David
And
Lloyd's
we've
got a 2 and a 3.
Roy Brindley, I think that's all the ace and the 6 of spades, so it's a lovely hand suited, but maybe not at this stage of the game. So a nice hand to get at the beginning of a game when you're just sort of starting out with low blinds and low antes, but when you're sort of playing up here,
You have to see what the communal cards are going to be as well, really,
indeed
don't
you do. You learn well.
Aha, I have a good teacher.
Thank you very much. Although I was out after 2 hours. Not sure what Jeff's doing with his 2 6s. He's moving them on and off.
All in.
The 7 and the 10
So I think that's Jeff going all in there with his 2 6s. So that means he's put all his chips in the pot to play. If anyone bets with him and he loses, he's out the game.
Ah.
It's as quick as that. So he's going all in with a pair of 6s, and no one's taken him on, and he wins the pot. What happens is the dealer, there's a dealer button that goes around the table, and the person next to that puts in a big blind, which would say be it depends what the blinds are, but to start with they're probably 50 and 100. So you'll have a big blind which would be 100, and a small blind which would be 50, and that guarantees there's always money in the pot to play for.
Okay. What's the minimum bet?
It would be the same as the blind.
Okay.
And you can raise from that. You can just call that blind. You can raise the blind. There's another hand coming in.
Cool. David's got a 4 and a 10. David Lloyd.
He'll probably want to throw that away, I would have thought.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anything
Although
good?
it's
Anything
not
looking
actually
good,
a bad
Chris?
hand looking at the rest of them.
We've
the
got
ace,
an ace
you've got an ace and a 3
with Ron Ainsworth.
But you see what happens if an ace comes out on the communal cards that we're talking about. If an ace comes out on the flop, he's got a pair of aces. But
Yeah.
his kicker card, which would be his next card, is only a 3, so it's quite a low kicker card.
I tell you what, Chris, they don't mess about throwing the hands away, do they?
No, not in this stage of the
They
game.
just know, don't they?
Yeah.
Straight away.
I think it will be a lot about sussing everybody else out and seeing what everybody else is doing. And
check.
There's Viv Williams checking.
15.
Yeah. What does that mean when he taps his hand down like that?
He hasn't got the bet at that time. He's either already put his big blind in or it's been checked to him. So before there's any betting, you can check through.
Okay.
And then that way, but then somebody can bet and say, no, I want to bet. You can't see a free card. So the dealer deals another round.
Okay, we've got Steve. He's got his hand already.
Okay, David Lloyd's going to throw that straight away. It's 7 and 5. It's not going to do him any favours at this stage of the game. 5 and 4 is not really going to do that. Viv's just folded his cards away, yeah. And we've got a better.
25.
Tony's betting with a 5-4 offsuit, which I don't know. He's won that. He's scared them
And
off.
that wasn't
I
a
don't imagine
particularly big hand, though, was it?
No, I don't imagine he wanted anyone to call him on that. I don't imagine he wanted anybody to call him on that. A 5-4 offsuit.
He's having a laugh about that one, isn't he? That was a funny one. That's the thing. What I'd do.
That's called getting your hands caught in the cookie jar.
A good actor.
Yeah, I don't know, his heart was going there.
Yeah.
8,000 plus.
You see that dealer button there? There's a chip in the table.
Yeah.
And
The white one.
Yeah, it moves around, and that's the dealer button. Wherever that chip is, that's where the deal will start.
Okay.
So everybody gets the advantage of being dealt first or being dealt last.
Okay, because it does help in some respects.
Okay, Stephen Lennon is thinking about is he playing with his chips.
Those dark shades make him look awfully mysterious.
Right.
I think some people are very scared of what their eyes tell.
Yeah.
I was playing last night. There was a guy. He had his baseball cap on, his sunglasses, and his earphones. Well, he had his
Really?
iPod on as well. So
They're obviously